Jackson Flynn. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 19, Cortland Gibson. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 2, Josh Pace. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 4, Eli Finch. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 3, Aiden Jones. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 21, Jaden Miles. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 23, Ryan Lucky. And at third base this evening for the Blazers, number 9, Bryson Turner. And your Blazers are coached by Mr. Scooter Gentry. And ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the home team on the scoreboard for tonight's second region final, the Tigers of Hopkinsville High School. Leading off in center field, number 42, J.J. Thompson. Batting second at first base, number 15, Zach Moss. Batting third at shortstop, number 9, Dylan Sweeney. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 5, Gavin Powell. Batting fifth, the right field, number 1, Gavin Mitchell. Batting sixth, number 17, the second baseman, Chase Fort. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 2, Lucas Ketzel. Batting eighth, the pitcher, number 23, Andrew Mays. And batting ninth in left field, number 3, Leighton Lindsay. And the rest of your Hopkinsville Tigers under the direction of Mr. Malcolm Tipler. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask if you would please rise and direct your attention to the left field fence for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's play some Second Region Championship Baseball.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more Second Region Championship Baseball coming to you live from Tiger Field. The Hoptown Tigers, the University Heights Blazers are now going at it tonight. First time in many years that the Blazers have been in this. In fact, 2 of the players on there, the last time the Blazers were in this position, the dads were playing and not the boys. So that's how long it's been for the Blazers. But that's what we have to say about our district. 9th district baseball, some of the best baseball in the state. 8th. Whatever district we're in.
8th district baseball.
I've been in this ballpark too long. Like, I left this morning. It wasn't last night, it was this morning. All right? So, appreciate everything going on the mound for the Tigers. Mays. Behind the plate, Ketzel. And the white Jordans are back, ladies and gentlemen. The white Jordans are back.
Ella love that.
All right. Going around the horn, we got Moss at second. We got Fort at
Moss at
first. I can't talk. Moss at first. Fort at second. Sweeney at short. Powell at third. And then left is Lindsay. JJ taking his home base at center. And then we have Gavin Mitchell in right for the Tigers. So, big game last night. Big exciting play for UHA. UHA had a hard knock fight last night. Depending on which video you watch, you don't know where the ball went, what it was what it was called. Umpires were chased, people were screaming, hats were thrown. It was WWE comes to Hoptown High last night. But that's all good. We were a different game, different place, and we're going to hold ourselves with class and everything. And right now, so the Tigers are home, but it's also region, so we can't be really at home. So there's no walk-up music. There's no the normal things, but we're still Tigers, right? Right? We're all still Tigers in this place.
We are still Tigers.
So
I'm a 1990 graduate. I'm not running away from that. So
I'm a not. But it's all good. So excited to be here tonight, and here we go. Let's get this party going. John Richards, Thomas Wise, and Scott Bartholomew Callie. Let's play
leading
ball.
off for University Heights Academy, shortstop number 10, Hayden Hunt.
Hunt with some killer hits last night for the Blazers. First pit double, wasn't it? I think it was a double. I don't know. I can't remember that far ago. It was a long time.
Scott's going to tell us. That was
First pitch, bunt single. Then he had another line drive single to second bat.
first pitch taken this time.
Down.
Ball 1.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize. Last night, we were told we had some issues with our audio. If you see any issues with our audio tonight, please let us know in the comments. We will want you to know. And so far, Chris Young, thank you for watching from Albuquerque as Hunt takes the base by getting hit by Mays. We appreciate, Chris, everything you did for our community, everything you've done for our area. Thank you. We hope you and your wife are doing an amazing job out in Albuquerque. I'm sure I know what you're drinking right now watching this game. Appreciate you,
Now
buddy.
batting the pitcher number 18, Cadence Gibson. Yes.
So Hunt on first.
Message Chris earlier. Apologize. Yes.
No. He was mentioned in a comment, and then he commented that you had suggested he watch the game here. So we are glad he's doing that.
For somebody who's not a local boy, Chris had the biggest heart I've ever seen for the sports in our community.
Ditto.
Yeah, what an amazing dude.
Mays comes set. The pitch comes in high, but slides down. Strike 1.
I'm kind of expecting Mays to start off a little sluggish, a little bit not as tight as usually, because he sometimes gets a little too active in the beginning until he settles down.
Pick off
Checks the
attempt
runner
over
at
at first.
Runner gets back. Hunt's usually pretty aggressive on the base pass, so they're trying to keep him honest over there.
I would say you could tell who's who, but you just got to pay attention to the batting helmets tonight.
We're all in white.
Another pickoff attempt. Nothing doing.
Really unusual combination for any kind of
usually you don't see
any kind
whites
of
and whites.
championship.
That pitch
Beautiful
comes to the
pitch.
plate,
Curveball.
slides over the corner. Strike 2.
Mays.
0-2 the count
Couple
to
of
Gibson.
really nice curveballs there.
Mm-hmm.
Started them at the hitter, breaks them right over the plate. Fastball up, elevated
Pop
it.
up to nobody else but
Looks to
JJ.
be
Waves
JJ
everybody
coming
off
in.
because it's center field. We know it's going to be in JJ's glove.
So 1 away here in the top of the first.
I'm batting left fielder number 22, Jackson Flynn.
Props to UHA for coming from behind last night to being down and then coming back again to seal the victory. Bases loaded left several innings in a row. Craziest night I've ever seen in a baseball game.
Pickoff attempt,
Got
and he
him.
got him.
Thrown out at second. Hunt's picked off. And then ball dropped by Sweeney. But that's okay. It was an out.
Pickoff move to first base was
Hunt's got to be
Quick.
careful. I think the umpires may, after last night, the umpires may be a little more, probably a little more wired than they were tonight.
so we've had 2 different crews. This is a mixed crew, right?
Yes.
From the 2 games. That first pitch
Looking
fouled down the
back
third base
at my
line.
numbers, looking back at the our lineup, this was Mr. Douglas was behind the plate for our first game.
Yes.
Okay.
Monday, and he hasn't been back behind the plate since. So we have seen him behind the plate, and we've got a mixture of those are roughly
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
roughly at least I think 8 officials or umpires that worked the tournament in various combinations.
0-2 pitch is outside. Ball 1. Couldn't get him to chase.
Was this the pitcher where everything in the right-handed batter's box was?
That is lifted to just over the bullpen.
Come on, Coach Lopez. You could have caught that.
Mays with the pitch, ground ball towards shortstop, and Dylan Sweeney comes
gobbles.
up clean
Sweeney to Moss.
and picks it at first for the third out.
That will do it for the top of the first. Tigers will bat in the bottom of the first. You're watching Tiger Baseball with the Hoptown Press. I don't care if it's Region 2.
You're welcome. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Tigers, center fielder number 42, J.J. Thompson.
JJ with a big home run last night in the Tigers' victory over Union. Gibson on the mound for UHA. The pitch, inside, ball 1. Cadence Gibson on the mound. His
Brother Cortland
behind the plate.
is behind the plate. Not that most everybody knew that, but
Is that a...
ball or what was that? Oh,
I'm not
crap,
sure.
Sorry.
That pitch is up, ball 3. The 3-0 count to JJ. Called strike 1. Strike 2 on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, man.
Full count.
Oh.
Swung on and fouled back. The net's going to catch that one. We'll add a third to our collection.
Fourth.
Are there 3 there already?
I believe so.
I can only see 2 from my vantage point. Swung on, or sorry, didn't swing. Shoulda. Strike 3. One away here in the bottom of the first as JJ strikes out.
Now batting the first baseman, number 15, Zach Moss. What's wrong?
Moss comes to the plate. First pitch called, strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. That pitch driven
Well,
to left center field.
Any of
Center
the
fielder's
ballpark
back.
in the second region, that's a home run.
Center fielder will make the catch. 2 away.
390 foot out.
So really quickly as Sweeney comes to bat.
batting for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 9, Dylan Sweeney.
Cadence Gibson on the mound for UHA. His brother Cortland behind the plate. Jones at first. Miles at second. First pitch, ball 1. Hunt at shortstop. Turner at third. Left to right will go Flynn, Lucky, and Pace in the outfield. That pitch fouled out of play. 1-1 the count. That pitch fouled back into the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away here to Dylan Sweeney. That pitch down low, ball 2. That pitch up and away, full count. First one was the foul ball into the net. Ball 4.
We'll take it.
We will absolutely take it. It looked like the exact same pitch that struck JJ out.
Now batting third baseman, number 5, Gavin Powell.
Sweeney on first. Gavin Powell at the plate. 2 away here in the bottom of the first. Gavin Mitchell in the on-deck circle. Gibson comes set, and the pitch is low, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. Low again, ball 2. Sweeney gets his lead at first. That pitch is ripped toward Coach Tippler. 2-1.
You can let Miss Baseball know that the little redhead is loving
The ribeye sandwich.
Sweeney goes on a ground ball to the second baseman. He comes up with it. The throw just in time. So nothing doing here in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back with more Region 2 Championship Baseball brought to you by the Hoptown Press.
Top of the second for the Blazers is catcher number 19, Cortland Gibson.
Gibson up to bat right now, the catcher. Phenomenal job last night catching. This young man, sophomore for UHA, has caught more baseball innings in the last 2 days than some people do in an entire season.
First pitch called strike 1. That pitch is lined down the line, and it is going to be fair into the corner of left field. Gibson rounds for second. Sweeney with the cutoff. That'll hold him there.
I think Powell was playing a little too close on that one. I think a little bit farther back, he would have been able to judge that better.
So Gibson will be UHA's first base runner tonight.
And batting for the Blazers, the right fielder, number 2, Josh Pace.
Pickoff attempt. Runner is back in time.
Time is asked for by the batter. Granted by the umpire. Mays comes set. And the pitch.
Outside, ball one.
Ball one.
Batter shows bunt. The ball gets away from Ketzel. 2-0 the count.
That was not a good call. He offered it that.
Yeah, he was out when the ball crossed the plate.
Two balls, no strikes to the batter Pace. Gibson has moved to third.
And pitch outside, ball 3. Zach Moss in on the grass. Batter shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 4. That'll put runners on the corners for UHA.
Now batting for the Blazers, designated hitter number 4, Eli Finch.
Finch to the plate. Nobody out here in the top of the second.
Close play at first there.
Batter squares around. That pitch is outside. And Pace will take second base on defensive indifference.
Zach Moss coming out to the mound to talk to Mays, calming the young sophomore down. Zach's been doing this all tournament long, just spreading that wisdom, spreading that ability to calm them down. Sad to see him go as a senior. Only a certain amount of time you get to play in high school, but excited to see what he's going to do with the University of Kentucky. Some school somewhere in Kentucky, right?
Yeah, up there,
Tiny little school in
Tiny little
Lexington.
school.
Tiny little school, the number 2 overall seed in the NCAA tournament starting this weekend.
In fact, one of these two teams here will play there very soon. Correct?
Yes.
Yes, state tournament is in Lexington.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
1-1 the count on a called strike.
But to that could be up in the air next weekend if Kentucky advances to the Super Regionals.
Oh, really?
Yes. They're hosting Super Regionals next weekend if they advance. If they win this weekend, regionals.
I wonder where they'll go.
That
The Legends ballpark, I'm guessing.
That curveball did not come down in
Legends,
time.
minor league. I thought it said Kentucky Proud. I'm sorry.
2-1 the count. He squares the bunt, gets it down. They've got
him.
They got Gibson trying to get home.
Got him trying to get home. Guy stuck in second. Amazing play.
Gavin Powell with the pump fake to first.
Good communication.
But then the Jordans came out and dogged him down. Chased down by Ketzel. Ketzel hungry for this win. Young man getting ready to go to pole school. Going to be a lineman. Appreciate all of them and what they've been doing in our community, in our area. They've been super busy.
So 1 away, the pickoff attempt at second.
Now batting for the Blazers. First base number 3, Aiden Jones.
Pace gets back in time.
Pace at second, Finch at first. 1 away here in the top of the second inning. No score.
The pitch swung on and lined into center field. That's going to drop for a base hit.
JJ, uncommon bobble from JJ there.
So now the bases will be loaded for UHA with 1 away.
Haven't
here in the
seen
top of the
UHA
second.
with the bases loaded lately.
Not
Now
since,
batting for UHA, the second
this
baseman,
morning.
number 21, Jaden Miles.
Not since sometime in the middle of the night last night. And they left them all. So hopefully we'll get a repeat of that as Tigers fans. And pitch down low, ball 1. That pitch ground to shortstop Sweeney, 6-4.
Save.
3 was
one.
not in time, and the Blazers will plate the first run of the contest. So 2 away here, runners at the corners. As Pace is able to make it home, Finch advances to third.
Good play by Sweeney and Fort. Just a slow roller at Sweeney, not able to turn that fast enough. Still very close.
So Finch is your runner at third. Jaden Miles at first.
Lucky at the plate.
Your batter for the Blazers is center fielder Ryan Lucky.
And pitch down and away. Ball 1. 1-1 the count here to Lucky. That
Beautiful
pitch
pitch.
in there, strike 2. Got the curve working. That pitch is outside. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the second. Swung on and
Good base hit.
lined
That's gonna score
over the
several.
second baseman. Into right field. That will score 2 on that RBI single from Lucky. Blazers lead 3-0.
Good hitting from the Blazers.
Now
Come
batting the
off.
shortstop number 10, Hayden Hunt.
So we are back to the top of the Blazers order with leadoff man Hayden Hunt at the plate. Hunt was hit by pitch
inside.
in the first inning.
That was close there.
And pitch down low, ball 2. Called strike 1. Runner goes. The throw from Ketzel. Got him. So that will do it for the top of the second. Blazers plate 3 on 2 hits. We right back with more Region 2 Championship Baseball with the Hoptown Press.
Leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. Right fielder number 1, Gavin Mitchell. My grandson is in the crowd tonight. I haven't seen him in a week or two, and I'm
You want to run down and say hi?
really anxious to see him, but that's not going to happen.
You have a minute in between innings.
I
You can
never
run
have any
quick.
time.
First pitch called strike
Time
1.
is not a luxury I have. Yeah, he's 9 months old though. I wouldn't want to tote him up steps either.
Outside, ball 1.
I want to see him. Just not enough to carry him up flat stairs.
That pitch popped way up towards second base. Miles camps under it.
Good catch by Miles.
Out number 1 in the bottom of the second.
Blazers are continuing the same momentum they had
Now
at
batting second base number 17, Chase Fort.
11:45 last night. Still look just like they did last night. Being where they need to be to make the play outfield, putting the bat to the ball.
First pitch to Fort. Ball 1. Not sure whether that was low or outside. That pitch is low and outside. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch, swung on and fouled back out of play.
Definitely to the Norwal. Caught the Norwal on the fly and ricocheted out past.
Oh, Norwal, we love you.
2-1 pitch, fouled back. We're going to do it again.
That's beyond the Norwal.
That's at the bonfire.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the bottom of the second.
That pitch outside, full count for the 3rd time tonight.
Gibson with the pitch. And
Right back
back
at
at
him,
the
and that'll go right into center field. Lucky fields it cleanly. That's going to be a 1-out single for Fort.
Hard play for Gibson to do anything with the way he's fallen off the mound for his windup, but I hate those personally because those end up hurting more than they help. Like
now batting the catcher number 2, Lucas Ketzel. Yeah, that's a get out the way.
Yeah.
Kitzel at the plate. Grand slam in the first round game.
3-run shot the second game.
Correct. Opportunity for a 2-run shot here if he gets a good pitch.
Ketzel's one of those guys that he is a senior here. He just graduated, but he is living for every moment he still gets to play baseball for the Tigers.
1-0 pitch is way outside and in the dirt.
Super good kid.
Gibson keeps it in front of him, and that will hold Chase Ford at first base.
Yeah, Gibson is, out of all the catchers I've seen so far in this championship, he's been by far the best catcher I've seen behind the plate. His ability to keep the ball in front of him in almost all times.
He's very mobile.
Yeah, he's been phenomenally behind the plate for UHA. A highlight.
He's solid. He's very good receiver of the ball.
And he is the freshman Gibson, right?
Yes.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's right.
There's the first one.
All right, so that is the same place he called 2 strikes on JJ at. So I think that
From this angle,
Inside
that
corner.
looks like it's straight down the heart of the plate.
yeah. From my angle, it looked about on the inside corner, but
From where I'm, like,
either way, you got to battle those.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strike is a strike. You got to swing at it. Full count for the 4th time. Scott looking to even it up here.
Or I mean, I'm very much okay with depositing it by the flag in left center or in left field.
Called
Struck
strike
him out
3.
looking. Ketzel not happy with that call.
That pitch looked outside from my side.
I couldn't tell from where I was. The catcher was in my way.
Now batting pitcher number 23, Andrew Mays.
Here comes Mays.
Chase Fort takes his lead. First pitch to Mays is low. Ball 1.
So with 2 outs, we have Mays, Lindsey on deck,
Called strike 1.
and then back to the top of the lineup for the Tigers. Mays, if he wants to keep his foot in this game, Mays has got to do something to get on base.
Swing, gonna miss strike 2. One-two pitch. Down low, ball 2.
Again, did a great job keeping that in front of him.
There's something to be said from the pitching standpoint. The pitcher feels comfortable to throw anything.
Yeah.
Because he knows.
Yeah, no joke.
His brother's got him.
His brother's got him.
Your catcher is going
But
to keep it in front. You're not afraid to throw something in the dirt and get somebody to chase.
That pitch outside.
That was outside.
Ball 3, full count again.
But the whole
Blazer fans wanted that one.
all the Blazers, all the pitchers for the Blazers this regional tournament have been able to depend on him. Foul ball.
Fouled off.
Scott got one. Have been able to depend on him to do everything he could to keep the ball in front of him. So that's been phenomenally good to watch.
Pickoff attempt over at first. Ford back in plenty of time. Timeout called
Chase
by Fort.
tying a shoe.
See, back in my day, we weren't tying our shoes then. We were pumping up our Reebok pumps.
Showing our age.
Yep. Hey, they're back.
Ball 4. Mays
ball
draws
4.
the walk on a pitch up high from Gibson, and that will bring Leighton Lindsay to the plate.
Mays, pitch runner for Mays.
Courtesy runner for pitcher Mays is number 22, Griffin Meacham.
Now, how many times can they use Meacham as a courtesy runner?
Courtesy runner every inning.
Every inning.
Well, he's for the pitcher or catcher, he can run.
But they
Pitcher,
can use the
catcher's
same
unlimited
one.
courtesy.
It can
Yep.
be Meacham every night, right?
Yep.
So I thought.
Yep. It's not. It doesn't count as a substitution. It's free. I'm batting the left field, number 3, Leighton Lindsay.
Now Meacham is one of those 8th graders who has a lot of potential coming up from the middle school.
I may be off 1 or 2. I'm all.
Called strike 1.
It's 35 up here.
That pitch misses the mark. Ball 1.
1-1 to count, 2 outs. Love to get a base hit here and get JJ a chance here.
That's outside. Ball 2.
Leighton Lindsay, your number 9 hitter. We can roll the top of this, the bottom of the lineup here, roll over to the top. It'd be a great opportunity, even with 2 outs.
All right.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2 the count.
Deuces across the board.
So right now the Blazers are up by 3.
There's
There
a
we
base
go.
hit over the shortstop's head into left center. That's going to score
Fort's
1.
going.
Tippler's waving them on, waving them
And
on.
nobody's at third.
That'll put
Leighton
runners
Lindsay.
on the corners.
Big 2-out hit from freshman. Is it freshman, isn't he? Freshman Lindsay?
Freshman. Leighton Lindsay's a freshman. And that Scott, that's what is crazy about this this tournament game. Both teams are stacked with freshmen and sophomores.
Yes.
It's phenomenal to see what's going to be happening in 3. This could be the game we watch for the next 3 years, which is nuts.
So Chase Fort will score. 3-1 now. Pitcher calls timeout. He'll have a conference with the catcher.
At the plate now for the Tigers, center fielder number 42, J.J. Thompson.
Meacham at third, Lindsay at first. J.J. struck out in the first. Looking to turn that around here. First pitch popped up out of play, maybe.
Oh,
Right on top of us.
That shook the building.
He hit it,
0-1 count to senior
he
Wright
hit it a
State
mile
signing.
high.
J.J. Thompson.
I feel like I need to go move my car with him batting right now.
1-1 as that pitch is
Little
down and
low.
in. Pickoff attempt
Very
over at
close.
first. Leighton Lindsay dives back under the tag.
Good pickoff move from Gibson. That was very close
Gibson
at first.
comes set and the pitch.
Swung on
JJ
and lifted to
tags one
right
out to
field.
right field.
There,
That
he's
is
going back.
not
It's
played.
gone.
That is it.
And the Tigers will take a 1-run lead, 4-3 on that 3-1 shot from J.J. Thompson.
Everybody's getting Chick-fil-A.
And the Tigers are back in it. That brings Zach Moss to the plate. Base is cleared, 2 outs. And the Blazers are going to have a meeting on the mound.
That was a well-hit ball.
Now batting for the Tigers, first baseman number 15, Zach Moss.
Zach Moss at the bat. Inside pitch, but called strike. I think that broke right at the right time. Of course, no, that's been called strike for everybody right in that spot. Ketzel, same way. Ball was up.
That pitch up high, ball 1. 1-1 the count. That pitch fouled back. That one is to the bathrooms if it's not on the practice football field. That ball got out of here
Went
in a
to
hurry.
the utility shed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wanted to
two
make sure
away
the lights
here
are gonna
in the
work
bottom of the
okay.
second.
That pitch is
Ball is
lined
hit.
back, and the second
Base
baseman
hit.
dives, and he's not going to be able to get it.
Great job of hitting there for Zach Moss. That was a
he hit that with-
curveball low and away, and
that was like-
he just extended.
He put the golf slice on it.
Yeah.
And that was a nice piece of hitting with battling with 2 strikes. That was a great job of hitting.
And the
Now batting
RBI,
the shortstop, number 9, Dylan Sweeney.
the RBI machine to the plate.
Yeah, Sweeney does leave our team in RBIs. Does leave the Tigers in RBIs.
First pitch fouled back
That
out
is
of
not going to help
play.
him get an RBI.
Coach Tip fired up over here.
Tigers taking the lead 4-3 here in the bottom of the second.
Pickoff attempt. Zach Moss back easily. You don't have far to dive when you're 6'3".
6-6.
6'6".
He's 6'6".
Strike 1. Or sorry,
Curveball.
strike 2.
Drops
Strike
in there for
2
strike
after
2.
foul
0-2
ball.
on Sweeney. Moss at first. 2 outs.
That pitch popped way up. Pitcher's calling everybody off. And that'll do it for the bottom of the second. Tigers plate 4 on a 3-run blast by J.J. Thompson. We'll be right back with more Region 2 Championship Baseball brought to you by the Hoptown Press.
Top number 10, Hayden Hunt.
All right, we are back with more Tiger baseball. Hayden Hunt at bat for the UHA. Tigers lead 4-3. Hunt has been phenomenal during this region play. See what he can do here against the Tigers.
First pitch from Mays down low. Ball 1.
Hunt has 25 hits on the season as of the updated KHSA.
1-0 pitch. Yeah. Inside, ball 2. That's been a strike a couple of times. It's going to be a ball. It's going to be a ball this time, yeah. 2-0 pitch gets him in the back.
Hit again, wasn't it? Wasn't he hit?
Yes, hit him in the hip.
Hayden Hunt was hit in the first inning. He was at the plate in the top of the second when the pickoff play at second happened. Or no, caught stealing. Caught stealing. He was hit in the top of the first.
Now batting for the Blazers, the pitcher number 18, Cadence Gibson.
He was at the plate in the top of the second
When the
runner was caught stealing. So he came to the plate top of the third here. So he has been the leadoff batter in or he's been at bat 3 times in 3 innings. And we're going to have a conference as Coach Leach is coming out to the mound.
All right, so far for the scoring in the game right now, JJ went yard to score 3 for the Tigers. Blazers able to work their magic to bases loaded and cleared all but 1 last inning. So it makes it 3-2-4 in favor of the Tigers right now in the top of the 3rd inning. Still a lot of baseball to go.
When you call a score out, it's always 4-3.
I'm sorry. Don't hate.
0-1 count.
Don't ever give me
On
that.
that
Don't ever give me that low number
strike.
first, man. That just
Why are you picking on me, Scott?
because it's the last game of the season.
I'm going to
buddy.
go home.
Please,
Turn it
please.
all off and go home. Cubs fans. Whoa! Zach takes a tumble. Still makes the throw back to Mays.
From his back. Laying on his back over there.
And then's like, hey, man, we're good.
Mays comes set with the 0-1 pitch. Punts
Good
the
bunt.
down. Powell comes up clean. Makes the throw to get Gibson at first, but he moves the runner along.
JJ covering second. Zach, the only one over at first base, and the rest of the team at third.
Now, Zach having a killer fastball, but hadn't been able to pitch because of his surgery last year, into where he had to leave
Now batting.
last season.
Left fielder number 22, Jackson Flynn.
He, I don't want to try to run against him right now because he wants to throw that ball. He wants to pitch so bad.
One away here. Hunt at second. Jackson Flynn at the plate. Called strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, that's the Christian County Middle School.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Scott's son is actually the head coach.
That he is.
Little preview of the blue and orange Tigers logo.
I love the C on the hat. Big fan. Got him.
Got him looking.
Now that pitch from my eyes does look outside, but what's happening is that's been called strike each time. This umpire
Not
does
batting.
call that
Catcher number
outside
19,
pitch strike a
Cortland
whole lot.
Gibson. Time called by the batter.
Gibson at the plate. Now this is Court Gibson.
Am I close?
Cortland, yeah, the pitcher, Cortland Gibson.
Cortland leads the Blazers in RBIs with 30. That's a whole lot of RBIs. Scott, you're the all-time baseball guy for this area. You know everything about baseball.
Nah, I cannot say that.
You and Mr. Wheeler probably know it all.
Swing and a miss
But
on the
can
first
you,
pitch.
Can
Strike
you think
1.
of any time that you can remember UHA's leader in RBIs is a freshman, and Hoptown's leader in the RBIs is a freshman?
It's probably been a while.
That's phenomenal of the class of baseball people we are producing in the Christian County area.
0-1 pitch. Grounded down the
Ball.
third base line.
He
That's
loves
going to
that
go
line.
foul.
Last at bat, he drove that line for a double.
Oh, to the count, 2 away here in the top of the third.
Mays comes set. The pitch.
Foul ball.
Fouled back.
Right at YSE.
Did they jump?
He did not. Didn't even drop his camera. So that's pretty good because he's got his camera in the.
Tom's on top of it down there.
The
man.
guy in the gray hoodie here on our side.
He's jumped a few times.
He's a jumper. O2 pitch. Lined right back up the center. Get chase for it there. For it to Moss for out number 3. So Blazers threaten, but can't play to run. We go to the top or the bottom of the third inning. Your score: Hopkinsville 4, UHA 3. We'll be right back with more second region championship baseball brought to you by the Hoptown Press.
All right, we're back, ladies, and Scott's about to say something.
Now batting third baseman number 5, Gavin Powell.
Gavin Powell at bat right now for the
Sweeney
Tigers.
do to end the inning a while ago? Sweeney, what did he do at the end of the last inning?
He threw out Gibson.
No, batting.
Oh.
For us. What was that? Oh, crap. Okay.
Right in second baseman's glove.
So a line drive from Gavin Powell right to
Miles,
the
right.
second baseman.
Miles right where he needed to be to catch that. Didn't have to move a hole very far.
Now batting the right fielder number 1, Gavin Mitchell.
Ooh, inside on John Daly.
Inside on John Daly.
He told John that was his nickname last year.
Okay.
Because he had that big mullet to begin the last season, and then he cut off in the middle of the year.
Gotcha.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Gibson deals. That's down and away, ball 3. Mitchell shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 4. He will trot to first.
All right, so we're back at the top of the lineup that started the moves last inning for us with getting.
Now batting for the Tigers, the second baseman, number 17, Chase Fort.
Called strike 1.
I've got to remind me. I've got to make an announcement, and when I get a break here, we need a vehicle moved.
So if you're watching online, please come move your vehicle.
0-1 pitch, swung on and popped
Out
up
toward
toward
right field.
field.
Pace making his way over. Makes the play.
Tags up.
That will hold Gavin Mitchell at first base and bring to the plate.
I'm batting for the Tigers, number 2, Lucas Ketzel.
Ketzel.
Ketzel not happy with the
Strikeout.
called third strike in his last at bat.
I already mentioned the shoes.
First pitch called strike 1. That pitch inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count here to Ketzel. That pitch popped up, gonna go foul, out of play.
To the bonfire.
So those joining us tonight that are watching the game with us, thank you for joining us online on Facebook, YouTube, and Game Changer.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's going to do it for the bottom of the third. Tigers lead the Blazers 4-3 here in the Region 2 Championship baseball game. We'll be right back with more baseball from Tiger Field, brought to you by the Hoptown Press.
BMBP.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we discuss license plates and not knowing our own
got
license
robbed.
plates, we're
Somebody
so
gave you the
excited to be
wrong
back
one.
going on. Tigers lead 4-3. Scott, I want to make sure I
Thank you
said
so
4
much.
first before 3. UHA is at bat. They
Leading
are the
off
visiting
is
team.
right field number 2, Josh Pace.
Pace was able to make some good plays outside. Catch a ball last game. Good one of the outs. Off
That
his
pitch
shin.
fouled off. Strike 1. Pace, no official at bat up to now.
Walked and scored in the second.
That pitch cuts the plate
nice.
in half.
Curveball there by Mays.
Strike 2
2 the
looking.
count to right fielder Pace.
That pitch popped up to center
up.
field. JJ's moving on it.
That's a run for JJ. Called by Sweeney.
Sweeney out there to make the catch. And he'll flip it in.
Sweeney had the best positioning on that because that's a long run for the left fielder, Lindsey and JJ in center. And JJ likes to make some runs. He ran out of his hat, but that's nothing new.
Now batting for the Blazers, the DH, number 4, Eli Finch.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're living in the area, if you're in the area and you want to see good high school baseball and you're watching online, please come to the game.
Strike 1 call.
Whether you keep watching us or not, honestly, the energy here, the atmosphere here right now at Tiger Field for either team is amazing. The fans are amazing for both sides. Come down, support your team.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's nothing more for these kids to see a packed house and hear their fans cheer than anything like that as they get ready. Because what's on the line is a run at state.
We got folks lining the fence out here already.
Yeah, it's great.
We've got a good crowd. It's just great to see all around. I won't say they're lining the entire fence, but there's fans sprinkled throughout the outfield fence all the way around, and that's great to see.
Some standing, some brought
the benches, the bleachers behind home plate here. The aluminum bleachers are full.
We got
pretty much all the chair backs are full.
We got coaches out there in a golf cart.
0-2 pitch.
Beautiful.
In there, strike 3.
But we ask you that
curveball.
There's still a lot of baseball left. It's only the 4th inning. You have time to come out if you're able to. We know a lot of you guys live out where I know Miss Hallmark is watching from Pennsylvania. Thank you for watching with us tonight.
I'm batting the first baseman, number 3, Aiden Jones.
But make sure you take time to come out and support these kids. That's what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. High school sports is always about the students, and come out and support them.
First pitch, down and away, ball 1.
I do love UHA's pink sleeves. Big fan.
1-0 pitch is going to be grounded
good.
to Sweeney. Sweeney comes up throwing to Moss in time for out number 3. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tigers lead 4-3. We'll be right back with more 2nd Region Championship Baseball with the Hoptown Press.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. More Tiger baseball coming to you right now. Bottom of the 4th, and Scott's about to say.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for Hopkinsville is the pitcher number 23, Andrew Mays, who would really be nice to help himself out right here.
It would be nice for Andrew to help himself out right now.
We'll go Mays, Lindsey Thompson.
So, very close game so far tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers are up by 1, 4-3. And I need to make sure I always say the big number 4th. I've been stared, eyeballed, and my life has been threatened. But that's okay.
First pitch inside, I guess.
It wasn't by just me.
No. There's a redhead behind me who was scaring me.
It was some of my bloodline, but
yes.
1-1 the count on that pitch that's right down the heart of the plate.
She's been taught well.
To hurt people? You taught her to hurt people?
No.
Foul.
No.
Back out of play?
No. Ask her about practice.
Wait, practice? What do you mean practice? Joined by an amazing other redhead.
1-2
this
pitch.
One I know will hurt people because she's my wife.
Check swing, ball 2. Two pitch, swung on and lifted, foul, out of play.
Jones trying to make it, but definitely out of play. Bomb fire, here we come.
Two balls, 2 strikes to the pitcher Mays. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. 4-3 the score.
Time asked for by Mays, and it's granted.
Again, thank you everybody watching online right now. 83 people watching with us.
That one's fouled back, and we watch the.
You're right. He does jump.
He jumps, and it's not even close to him.
Which one?
In the gray hoodie right here.
Oh,
he's jumpy.
He's a jumper.
Seen grasshoppers don't jump that much. That
Ground
ball
ball.
grounded toward the shortstop.
Bobbled.
Mays is going to beat it out as the shortstop can't come up with it. That is going to be scored.
A hit. Scott got the thumbs up for a hit.
I did.
I'm gonna play the advocate on this one.
That'd have been an E6 in my book.
That would have been a thrown out play.
I'm not disagreeing.
The
Now batting for the Tigers, left field number 3, Leighton Lindsay.
the shortstop for UHA has too good of an arm.
So in the official book, it's going to go down as a hit. In Scott's book, it's going down as a E6.
Way to go down in Game Changer.
Single.
Oh,
A hit.
okay.
Oh,
Lindsay, big base hit to keep the inning going. Inside pitch.
That pitch
Last at bat.
inside ball 2.
courtesy runner for Hopkinsville is Griffin Meacham at first.
It's nice to see Mays putting the
UHA.
bat to the ball.
UHA and the Gibson brothers going to have a
Is it a talk or is he
meeting
changing
on the
pitchers?
mound. Not sure.
Oh, he's cleaning off the. I couldn't tell.
77 pitches thrown so far by Gibson.
I could not. I could not see if the coach took the ball or not.
I believe we're having
Yeah.
a
We
pace.
are going to get a pitching change
All right.
here, and Gibson is none too happy about it.
Gibson is done for the night. Honestly, Gibson has pitched a heck of 4 innings. The only issue he had was that a couple base hits and then a huge hit by JJ, which is JJ nailed that ball with a
So-
lot. So
Miles coming in to pitch. No, Pace coming in to pitch, sorry.
all right,
Gibson will go to second.
as he warms up and the coach keeps talking behind him, we'll be right back. More Tiger baseball with the Hoptown Press for Second Region Baseball.
New pitcher for the Blazers is number 2, Josh Pace. Gibson will go to second base, and Miles will go out to right field.
And from 8th District, the greatest district of the high school baseball in Kentucky. Be right back with more baseball. All right, we are back with more Tiger baseball as Scott gets a visit from his grandbaby.
Oh, yeah. That's my boy right there.
You asked Scott, what's better than baseball? Grandbabies. Grandbabies is better than baseball.
So Pace inherits a 2-0 count. First pitch, ball 3. Three and 0 the count to Leighton Lindsay. Called strike 1.
Oh, buddy. Y'all have to excuse me. Might have to mute me here. I'm like fool.
No, we can act fool as much as you want. We're not going to
Buddy.
mute you though.
I love you, buddy. What you
That
doing?
pitch outside.
Lindsay walks.
Ball 4.
JJ coming to bat. Very similar to what happened a couple innings ago. JJ's bat 2 on, except this time no outs.
Let me get- Coming to the plate for the Tigers, the center fielder number 42, J.J. Thompson.
Catcher going to go out and talk with his pitcher.
All right, so we have 0 outs, 2 on. JJ, Moss,
I
Sweeney.
wish we could have heard that conversation.
With the conversation between
No,
them.
no, right here
Good to see you, buddy.
on the mound.
Hey, congrats on everything you did with the middle school team. And by the way, is he coaching again next year?
As far as I know.
First pitch to Thompson.
Inside.
Way inside at the knees. Ball 1.
Big state ramifications on the line for UHA and County, because coming up this weekend is the track and field state championships.
Swung on and popped
And
up
lifted out
toward left
toward
field.
left field.
Third baseman coming back. Shortstop
Good play.
will make the play.
Great play by the shortstop.
And the runners will have to hold at first and second.
He caught that like a basket.
Great play by Hunt there, ranging from a shortstop position.
Yeah, that was a good play.
So
That was
now-
not easy.
So
Now
now,
batting for the Tigers, first baseman Zach Moss.
so now 1 away here as Moss comes to the plate.
Moss had the crazy ninja swipe for a single.
Meacham on second. Leighton Lindsay on first.
1 out.
Pace comes set.
That pitch is ground
Drive.
hard past the third baseman. Tippler's going to wave on Meacham. Meacham coming home. Dives
Meacham's
in.
in.
For run number 5 for the Tigers. Tigers lead 5-3.
Scott, I'm going to have to agree with you. Meacham is hungry. That
Let-
was some aggressive base running.
Leighton Lindsay holds up at second. Zach Moss with the single.
He jumped from the grass to slide. Scott, we've been asked, who is the pitcher for the Blazers?
Josh Pace, number 2. Josh Pace is now pitching.
Come
in from right field.
Presley Brewer, thank you for asking. Sorry to just saw your comment.
Now
Pace
batting for
is
the
the
Tigers,
pitcher.
shortstop number 9, Dylan Sweeney. I've spoken of Meacham amongst us up here. I'm partial. I'll lead by saying that I've got to watch him play for the middle school team. He plays for Kyle's middle school Christian County Tigers. And I've been very impressed.
First pitch high, ball 1. Second
what
pitch,
I've seen
same
out of
location, ball 2.
So I'm very excited to see him doing well, performing at a varsity level even.
You know what I'm excited about? We started off 3 days ago. Scott was the voice of the Tigers, became the voice of the Braves, became the voice of the Blazers. Then he was the voice, once again, of the Tigers. Then you were the voice of the Blazers again. And now you're back to being the voice of the Tigers.
I'm home.
3-0 pitch, way outside, ball 4. That's going to load the bases for Gavin Powell.
Powell at bat. Powell does have home run power, has hit a couple out, has had big hits as a junior for us. Will be our only senior at Hoptown High
Now
next
batting.
year.
Third baseman number 5, Gavin Powell. Thank you, sir.
1 away here, bases loaded. 5-3 the score. Tigers lead. First pitch up and away, ball 1.
Blazers coach Scooter Gentry heading out to talk it over.
Coach Gentry has done a phenomenal job these last 3 games. Last night, to keep his team motivated
He's
in the
just out there
game.
to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, make them beat us. Don't give it away.
Yeah.
You know, just you just throw strikes. If they hit it,
They've got to be better
you know,
than us.
We've got to catch it.
And
you know.
UHA proved that mentality, what they did last night, put them past Henderson. So we all know they can do it. Just keep it on. Because that one goes all the different colors. We'll just keep it that so we can each other score.
All right, 1-1 the count now to Gavin Powell. 1 away. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 4th.
With 1 out.
That
Outside
pitch way outside. 2-1 the count.
Am nervous about double play because there can be a double play at any base. Coach Tip out there waving his finger, trying to get everybody to focus up. Good
Squares
bunt.
the bunt. It's down at toward first base, and the runner's safe.
Called safe. Oh, called out.
No, he's making the right call.
Yeah.
He's correcting the call now because
Because it
he
was a
stepped on the
force.
bag. It
It was
was
a
a
force.
force out.
Yeah. Good umpire decision there.
So 2 away here. Base is still loaded.
Great play by Gibson there as the catcher to get his foot on the base before he came up. And you could tell by our vantage point it was out because it was a force. Coach Tip having conversations?
I think Tipler just wanted to make sure he understood
That was because it was a force.
that he was
Yeah.
that he did have his foot on home plate, and
Gibson,
that was
based on our view, Gibson clearly had it on home plate.
Now batting
It was a good play.
number 1, Gavin Mitchell.
yeah. I mean, the Blazers did what they had to do
Yeah.
there. I think Tip was he wanted confirmation of that because the original call was safe.
I think he forgot it was a force.
So first pitch, down and away, ball 1.
Which, from an umpire standpoint, you don't get a whole lot of force outs at home.
Not at all. 1-0 pitch, up and away, ball 2. Gavin Mitchell officially over 1.
The score is 3-5 in favor of the
He
Tigers.
did it again.
Strike.
I'm not talking
Strike
to him.
1.
I'm not going to correct him because he's running the show, man.
He's doing it on purpose now, I think.
No, I'm not doing it on purpose. I read from down to up. I'm an American. I read from down or from up to down.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I'm not arguing that point.
I'm not.
I'm not arguing that point. But I'm going to argue
I
this is
understand.
baseball. This is
Yes.
sports.
But I am
And when you
dyslexic,
call
so when I have to
scores out,
focus on reading,
when you're announcing scores,
That pitch outside,
Walk
that's
a
going
run
to walk in run number 6 for the Tigers.
score is now 6-3 in favor of the Tigers.
And Zach trying to get the crowd back into it.
Zach does not want to go home. He does not want to say, I'm no longer playing Tiger baseball. That all 3
now
seniors.
batting second baseman Chase Fort.
Chase Fort, who got all this started back earlier, will
Hits a ball
pop
well
up
to center field, but
to
right at
center fielder.
Lucky.
Lucky makes the grab. That'll do it for the 4th inning. Tigers lead 6-3. We'll be right back with more Region 2 Championship Baseball brought to you by the Hoptown Press.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back with more Tiger baseball. Tigers are up 6-3 in this Region 2 tournament or championship game between the University Heights Blazers and the Hopkinsville Tigers. Now Scott's going to say a couple words.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Blazers. This right fielder now, number 21, Jaden Miles.
I think you should lead Scott in with, and now a word from our sponsors.
I'm going to do that. Miles at the bat. I think it's Miles.
Hayes comes set. Yes.
I heard Miles.
A little high with that curveball that time.
So it's really weird for me
Didn't
because
break.
when I hear you in my headset, like I get the echo from out there and there, so it's hard for me to understand it sometimes.
1-0 pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch is ground in
Good
the
hit.
hole between the shortstop and the third baseman. Sweeney all the way into left field to come up with it.
Excellent hit there, right where the Blazers need to put that to get the ball rolling for them.
Now batting for the Blazers, center fielder number 23, Ryan Lucky. What's up?
Outside pitch thrown. Moss not able to get him. Ketzel came up firing.
Now,
Rain wouldn't function.
now, if he hit into a double play and the run scored, it's not RBI, which is weird.
So fielder's choice and the run scores, it's an RBI and no official at bat.
Yes. No.
Or an offer.
Yeah, it's an offer.
2-0 the count now to Lucky.
One of those
Mays only at
idiosyncrasies of baseball scoring.
Mays only at 59 pitches right now. This will be pitch 60.
Ooh, that looked good, but it apparently wasn't.
Wow.
That's ball 3.
All 3. 3-0.
All
That
right,
was a
so
really nice looking pitch. I
yeah, that
thought,
looks
but
good.
I'm way up here, so.
Shows
Shows bunt.
Pulls it back in time for ball 4.
Okay.
That'll
I
put Miles at second, Lucky at first.
And the top of the order coming up for the Blazers.
Here we go.
So I believe that would be
Your batter is shortstop number 10, Hayden Hunt.
And this has been a thing for the Blazers the last last game. They kept coming back and battling. They battled their way past Henderson last night, and they're not giving up on against these Tigers. They're down by 3, but that is nothing to them right now.
nobody out here in the top of the 5th.
Ketzel going to go talk to
Ketzel's
Mays.
going to go out and have a chat with Mays.
Moss on his way in, too. Coach Moss.
Coach Crow at third, taking advantage, talking with Hayden Hunt while we have the meeting on the mound. Breaking up now. Ketzel heads back behind the plate. Hunt steps in. No count. Nobody out. Top of the 5th. 6-3 Tigers lead here in the second region championship game at Tiger Field.
Mays comes set.
The umpire last night would have called that a balk.
I would have called that a balk. Scott would have called that a balk. That leg coming up gives the impression he is coming to the plate. There is strike one right down the middle.
Good pitch. Off
Yeah.
speed. Hunt was not looking for that.
0-1 the count. Pickoff move to second.
Safe.
He slides around Sweeney in there just in time. Go one pitch.
Strike
Shows
two.
bunt, pulls it back, and it's a strike anyway.
Another curveball. Very difficult pitch to bunt if you want to bunt it.
Yeah, because the ball can go anywhere. But also,
It's not an easier pitch to bunt. So 2 strikes. You kind of wipe the bunt out right here, especially with Hunt at the plate.
Hunt hit both his first at bats.
Ball outside. 1-2 the count. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Runners at first and second for University Heights.
Mays has not tried to come inside on Hunt this at bat. And there is a line shot into right field.
All right, one's going to
Gavin
score.
Mitchell comes in with it. Here's the play at the plate, and he got it.
What a throw. Oh, what a throw. I was not expecting Mitchell to be able to make that throw, but that was a heck of a throw.
It was great job of getting it in quick, but great turn by Fort.
Ketzel.
By Fort. Made the relay.
Oh.
Mitchell to Fort.
Oh, I thought that was thrown. I was sorry. I was paying attention to the plate.
Yep.
It was
thrown to the cutoff, man. Fort grabbed it. Quick transfer and throw to the plate.
Now batting for the Blazers. Second baseman number 18, Cadence Gibson.
Ketzel able to turn and make the play.
Still only one out, though.
One away, runners at the corners. So Hunt with the long single to right field.
Yeah.
Lucky advances to
Good
third.
piece of hitting by Hunt there on the outside pitch. Just
that was
went with it.
Perfect place for her to put the ball in play.
First pitch to Gibson called strike one.
So at 0-1 count, one away. Runners at first and third here in the top of the fifth. A little bit low with the curveball that time. 1-1.
Runner goes and safe at the plate.
Yeah, good pick.
Missed the tag.
Good slide.
That makes the score Tigers 6, Blazers 4. You're in the top of the fifth.
Again, this is how UHA came back on Henderson. They just kept biting and biting and biting until they ate the whole thing up. They are great. This ball club is good at that.
They
do not quit.
Two and two the count now.
Good pitch by Mays there. Fastball on the outer edge.
Lucky scores. Hunt steals second. Still just one away here in the top of the fifth.
Wow, pitch.
That pitch is going to bounce off of, I think, sounded like it come off his knee. Rolls to the backstop, so Hunt will advance to third. Another Blazer run just 90 feet away.
Full count to the batter, Cadence Gibson, your starting pitcher this evening for the Blazers.
He's now the second baseman, correct?
Yes. Mays comes set.
There's contact.
Center field.
JJ
Deep.
ranging back. He's going to have to make a heck of a throw here as the runner tags.
Yeah, easy run for the good sacrifice hit for UHA to bring that one in.
He's out. He didn't tag up. He did not tag up.
Sadie left early at first.
Gavin Powell
Oh, my.
calls for the ball, and Zach Moss tosses it to him for out number 3. So that run will not count.
Wow.
6-4 your score as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be right back with more Second Region Championship Baseball brought to you by the Hoptown Press.
That's going to be discussed. All right, ladies and
I'll
gentlemen, we're
let you-
back. I'll let you too. I'll let you do that too, Scott.
Lead.
You just muted yourself. But hey, we appreciate the voice of the Tiger, Scott Colley. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Colley is a trooper. I'm gonna let you know what's happened for him.
I'll tell you what's happening. It's going off the rails.
All Monday, Scott was in this score booth, keeping up with the region book, keeping up with the scoreboard, and listening to everybody.
No, he was not keeping up with the scoreboard all day Monday.
No.
He didn't have a scoreboard the whole first two games.
Okay. All right.
We
Okay,
had water
so
issues.
here, you just tell how Scott can do everything, and it's okay. I was trying to help Scott out, but you throw him under the bus.
Ground
It's all
ball to
good.
third. Turner comes up with it clean and makes the play.
I'm just trying to give the full
No, I'm just.
perspective.
Scott has not slept in 3 days because of his job. Because, like most of us, he's here because he loves the students here in our community
Now batting for the Tigers, the pitcher number 23, Andrew Mays.
And baseball.
and baseball. And
I don't care if you pick Taylor. I don't care.
and we appreciate him and everything he's done, being the scoreboard up here, because it's not an easy job.
First pitch
Yes.
to Mays misses the mark. Ball one.
For those who've not ever seen region games in person, the scoreboard here is dictated by a guy sitting at the fence telling him each time to make sure he's right. And if he's slow, he's getting yelled at by other teams.
That pitch way outside.
I'm
2
talking
and 1
about
the
you,
count.
Hallmark.
He won't hear it until he's home.
I know. Then he can't complain about it.
2-1 pitch is low. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th for the Tigers. Up 6-4 on the Blazers of University Heights Academy.
Ooh.
Mays wanted to offer at it. Checked it. Pitch that looked outside. It's full.
From my side, that looked great.
The count is full, and that's going to be ball 4 outside. Mays will walk to first, and that will bring up
Lindsay.
Left fielder number 3, Leighton Lindsay. is your
Lindsay's
batter.
had a stellar game
And
so
courtesy
far.
runner. Courtesy runner is Griffin Meacham for the pitcher Mays.
it's easy when you cue him up, or I cue him up, because then I can mute and unmute him.
I'm fine.
I'm loving it.
That pitch inside to Leighton Lindsay. Ball 1.
Ball 1. Another opportunity here to turn the top of this order. Be a great way to get some insurance.
I'm not going to lie. The Tigers need that insurance because
Called
UHA
strike 1.
has been able to pounce and put runs on fast.
UHA is going to battle you. They're
Yeah,
gonna battle all
they
night.
need those runs.
That pitch up. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to Leighton Lindsay. Griffin Meacham on first base.
Chris Young says Scott Colley has the pipes of a golden god. What a treasure.
2-2 the count on that called strike.
2-2, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
All right, so 2 away.
2 outs now as JJ
Runner on first.
strides to the plate.
Your batter is number 42, the center fielder, J.J. Thompson.
That pitch up and away, ball 1. That pitch
Foul
lifted
ball.
foul.
Please don't hit my
out
car.
of
Please don't hit
play.
my car.
Sounded like it hit hard ground.
I hope. Coach Tip made me move my car, and I put it in the danger zone.
Oh,
It's not really in the danger zone, but it's not in a good zone.
1-1 pitch, shot
right
out
at
into
the
right field. Right fielder
who
coming in.
Great play
makes
from
the
the right
play.
sleever. What a play. That's Miles out there, right?
Yes.
What a play by Miles.
Was a super play out there.
All right, so here we go. Moving to the top of the sixth. Still, your score 6-4 with the Tigers up of the Blazers. More championship baseball coming your way with the Hoptown Press. Be right back. We're back with more baseball coming up right now.
Leading off the top of the sixth for the Blazers, left fielder number 22, Jackson Flynn.
Jackson Flynn Blazers trail 6-4 against the Tigers. Top of the sixth inning. 2 innings of play left in regulation.
Oh, he said it. Crowd gets eerily quiet as the first pitch comes in. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Yeah, the anticipation in the crowd is intense.
It is palpable.
You can cut it with a knife.
You could cut it with a butter knife.
The 0-1 pitch cuts the plate in half. Strike two.
Brings that curveball. He's really throwing that curveball on the inner half on the end. You know, bringing it.
Starts inside,
and coming across the plate. He's really had command of that tonight.
Speaking with several coaches from around the region about UHA and I think it's what got Henderson in trouble is UHA has the ability to hit a good fastball. So you've got to throw those other pitches.
That pitch down and away. Ball.
I was told if you throw fastballs only at UHA, they're going to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch popped up.
Looks to be out of play on the left side over here.
Ooh.
And
nobody got hurt, but somebody peed.
Oh, my word. John. Wow. No lies told.
Told you it was going off the rails.
The things you will not hear on the Fox MLB News broadcast.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Low, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. No one out here in the top of the sixth. Deuces. 22 batting.
Outside, ball 3. Full count.
Kessel's done a great job sliding far to the right.
Full count to the leadoff man here in the top of the sixth, Jackson Flynn.
Payoff pitch. Popped up.
Moss
Zach Moss
under
calling
it.
him off, and he'll take it for out number 1.
All right, Mays is at 77 pitches on the night.
Now batting for the Blazers, catcher number 19, Cortland Gibson. When I see the name Cortland, Finnegan wants to roll off my tongue.
Former Titans player.
Uh-huh.
Outside.
First pitch down and away. Ball 1.
I will say this Gibson boy here, he's going to be a stud for UHA
both,
the next.
Both these brothers,
the next
impressive.
3 years, this boy's going to be a stud for 3 straight years.
This young man has really impressed me.
And
both
that's,
both of them, like I said. But I'm partial, like I've talked about before. Being a catcher and watching him catch this entire tournament. He has impressed me.
yeah, he is now officially, he's caught more innings in this game than any other catcher because our catcher has changed. It was Mays, and now he's pitching.
Called strike one.
And he's done phenomenally well behind the plate. Oh. Hit by pitch.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Josh Pace.
So
I don't blame him. I mean, it
No,
was
it's-
inside pitch.
it-
And
No, it hit
he
him.
turned.
It did hit
He
him.
turned.
So,
I couldn't tell. I know it was close, but
it,
umpire wasn't really quick on it until the
Yeah.
batter turned around and said, "Hey, that hit me."
that hit me.
first pitch outside to Pace.
Nonetheless, it was a very inside pitch. Very much inside. And
Pickoff move to first.
Back
Gibson
safely.
back. Moves
Call
to first
balk.
again and call the balk.
He did balk because that was the same thing. He was in there and he started.
That leg move
Yep,
towards the
a little bit of a twitch there, and you can't do
you
that.
can't do that.
So runner second is Gibson.
It is interesting though. The first base umpire called it and not the home plate umpire.
Well, I mean, he can do
Yep,
it.
he can do it.
Well,
It's
second
just-
base stand too. You know,
Any of them can.
yeah, but
well, it was the second base umpire who called it last night.
Oh, Gibson took that right in the hand.
Gibson caught that ball for Sweeney
He did.
and did
That
not mean
was-
to.
Hope the young man's okay. Having your hands hurt in any way for a catcher is not fun.
No, and your receiving hand at that.
Yeah.
Not your glove hand. Mays steps off. Wants to get another set of signs. 1-0 the count. Blazers trail 6-4.
Inside.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 6th.
83 pitches now for Mays.
Outside, ball 3. Shows bunt on 3-0. Ball 4.
Conversation at the mound for Moss. Coach Moss out there with Ketzel and Mays.
Now batting for the Blazers, the designated hitter number 4, Eli Finch. Finch on the night is
0 for 2.
0 for 2 with a strikeout and a run scored. Runners at first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 6th for the Blazers, trailing 6-4.
That pitch gets
Runners
away
go.
from Ketzel. And the runners will both advance on the wild pitch.
I'm thinking Coach Tip is going to have to make a change soon.
Nobody in the bullpen.
Nobody in the bullpen. Well, all the other pitchers are on the field already.
Yeah.
Unless Meacham. Does Meacham pitch? That'd be crazy. Beautiful pitch there.
Called strike one. 1-1 the count now with one away here in the top of the 6th inning.
Still, Mays has the ability to get himself out of this, but he's got to throw strikes.
That pitch in there, strike two.
He's really leaned on that curveball, and it's been good for him so far tonight. He's needed a crucial pitch.
It's been solid.
He's been pretty confident with locating that curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away.
Gives it to him again, strike
Struck
three.
out watching.
Trouble
Can I
with
help
the curve.
you? No, just looking.
Jones at bat now. Jones has done well for the UHA coming in.
Now batting the first baseman, number 3, Aiden Jones.
Jones batting .233 on the season. As of a couple games ago, I don't know what he is now. They haven't updated all the
Crucial
stats.
at bat right here.
Called
Good
strike one.
pitch by Mays, getting ahead there.
All right, so
For strike.
the umpire at second was moving his hands around, but I think he was just swatting bugs. That I was confused what was going on there.
Mays delivers. The
Swing and a
curveball
miss,
again.
strike two.
He's
Jones,
confidence in that curveball.
Jones is 1 for 2 tonight. Singled in the second.
0-2 count, 2 outs to the first baseman Jones. He
And
asked for
he'll call
timeout, and umpire will grant that. Blazers threatening with runners at second and third. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th, trailing by 2. Mays comes to the plate.
That pitch outside, ball one.
But Ketzel able to keep it very close to himself. Keep that from anything from happening there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A little bit low. That curveball. Deuces. 2-2. 2 outs.
Man, the anxiety in the room.
Two pitch. Strike three looking.
Struck him out looking.
What a pitch.
Mays able to go in and clean that up after some a couple walks, couple things happen going there. So we'll be right back with more Tiger baseball. The Tigers lead over UHA 6-4. Be right back.
The bottom of the 6th for Hopkinsville will be first baseman number 15, Zach Moss.
All right, Zach Moss at bat right now. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers up 6-4 over UHA.
2, 3, 4 batters coming up for the Tigers.
As Miss
Baseball
Miss
says
Baseball
put up
says,
a crooked number.
Put up a crooked number. Now I'm with her. Nice. Started him off with a curveball. That was Similar to what Mays has been throwing all night. That was a very nice pitch on the first pitch from Pace.
Called strike one.
Pace already at 35 pitches.
And that pitch down low, Zach able to lay off 1-1 the count.
So those of you watching who may not know, this is actually a repeat of the district championship game. Oh, Zach went.
Zach tried to check his swing.
I thought he went, so.
Yeah. I think he did too. He
was upset with himself.
He was begging.
Yeah.
But
like, hey, yo.
You know, this is the same situation he was in when I go and come up with a great hit over, the right field.
Yeah.
That golf slice he had. And there's a shot right at the shortstop. Shortstop will take it. One away.
Yeah, that was right where he was standing. All right, Sweeney. Let's see what he's got.
Now batting in the shortstop, number 9, Dylan Sweeney.
First pitch, down and away, ball one.
Sweeney at the plate, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. The pitch is way outside and low.
He didn't jump that time. He did not jump that time.
Well, I mean, he's had opportunities to build up a
tolerance.
So maybe he's getting there.
All right, so as of right now, no one is warming up in the bullpen for the Tigers. But if they bring in the next pitcher, we have Sweeney available to pitch. Usually he's been a solid pitcher for us. And then we have Powell.
And UHA will have 8, 9, and 1 coming to the plate in the top of the 7th.
Sweeney looks at ball 4, and he'll trot to first.
Here comes Powell.
Powell on the night. Now batting third baseman, number 5, Gavin Powell. He is 0 for on the night, 0 for 3.
First pitch, down and away, ball 1.
Two balls.
Okay.
To the third baseman.
That's interesting.
Gavin Powell. Gibson wants to talk Pace a little bit. Not sure Pace was too pleased with the first 2 calls there. Body language was telling, and Gibson wants to go out there and calm him down a minute. Very heady play for a freshman catcher.
He has been, he's acting more like a senior catcher to me over those last 3 games.
I said I've been very impressed. Very impressed.
UHA's actually impressed me as a good baseball team this last couple.
Called
the last 3
strike
games.
1.
Oh.
Yeah, right. That one went right on the outside corner. Runner
That
goes.
pitch foul
ball.
back. Sweeney will have to come back.
Hit and run there. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea in that situation. Just needed to put it in play, and Powell put the bat on it.
2-2 pitch, called strike 3
Strike him out
on
looking.
the outside corner.
Did not need that for the Tigers.
2 away
Located
here.
a good fastball there.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch. Beautiful pitch, actually.
Now batting right fielder number 1, Gavin Mitchell.
Pace is coming and been solid pitching for the Blazers.
That
Outside.
pitch way outside.
Sweeney goes. Gonna get thrown out. All right. We're going to be right back. Top of the 7th inning. 4-6, 6-4. As Scott would correct me, Tigers lead the Blazers. Be right back with more baseball from the 2nd region and the championship game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the top of the 7th inning. Blazers are up. That is your score. Tigers 6, Blazers 4. 3 outs for the Blazers to make a difference and keep this ball game going. They definitely have the ability to do that. Let's see what they got. Mays still pitching for the Tigers as Scott gets ready to say a couple words from our sponsors.
Leading off for the Blazers in the top of the 7th is number 21, Jaden Miles.
Mays has 26 pitches to play with here. And that first one,
Well, that was
that
one of
first
them.
one's
That was a hard hit right to the hands.
I thought that went off the bat.
I did too, but it hit his hand pretty hard.
I thought the umpire was calling that a foul ball and not a hit by pitch.
Stan's got real quiet real quick. Checking out his hand. I don't think you're taking Miles out of this game.
Not at all. Now batting for the Blazers is number 23, Ryan Lucky.
Lucky at the base, at bat.
That pitch called strike one. Curveball. Got him.
I think the
Went
pitch
in a
that,
bind.
I think the pitch that hit Miles was the curve, and he just wasn't able to get to curve as much as he wanted.
A little bit low with that curveball. Ball
Good
one.
hands. Good hands by Ketzel.
Time
Timeout call.
asked for by the batter Lucky. Granted. 1-1 to count. Tigers on top 6-4 here in the top of the 7th.
Hit another pitch.
Hit batter.
All right, meeting of the mounds right now. No coach, just players. Coach Moss calling it. Here comes Coach Leach. The senior is rallying the sophomore. Give him a chance. Coach Leach is coming out now. Not ever seen it where they've done a meeting with the players, then immediately a meeting of the coaches.
Leach does not take the ball.
No. I think Andrew Mays said, "This is my game. I want to finish this." Doesn't have a whole lot of pitches left to play with, but
Now batting for the Blazers is the shortstop, number 10, Hayden Hunt.
Hunt back up, top of the lineup. Top of the lineup, right?
Yep.
Yep, top of the lineup
Top
for
of the
the
lineup.
Blazers. Dangerous position.
Blazers trail 6-4 here in the top of the 7th.
Nobody out.
Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Mays with the delivery.
Ball.
Back to the curveball, but it was a little low. Ball one.
Two balls,
Oh.
no strikes.
Ketzel.
Ketzel keeps it in front of him, and the
And the
Did not-
base runner's about
runners.
got caught up.
Yeah, Ketzel to make the throw to first because he didn't want to risk the guy going to third, which was smart on his play. Lucked out for UHA there.
2 balls to the leadoff man, Hunt. He has some good wheels on the base pass, too.
Yeah, there's some.
Called strike one.
Taking all the way there. Mays looks in for the sign. Come set.
Balk called. Base runners advance. Second balk of the game for Mays. That one called by the second base umpire. I think it was that little hand thingy we talked about last night, Scott. Here comes Coach Tip.
It was.
Coach Tip going to talk to the second base umpire.
I think Tip wants to understand what it is he's doing.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, that's what he told him. He said, you turned your legs. You can't do that. And Tip's just told him, you can't do that. Tip didn't argue. He just wanted to know what's he doing that's wrong. Here we go.
Runners at second and third now. Nobody out for the Blazers. Trailing 2.
This is a
Nobody
dangerous,
out.
dangerous
Leadoff
position.
And Hunt at the plate.
2-1 pitch. Strike 2.
Nice curveball there by Mays. 2-2 the count to the leadoff man, Hunt.
Mays needs to forget about the base runners and just focus on the hitter. If they strikes both the next two guys or strikes them out, we're all good.
That pitch is
Ball hit
lifted
out
into
to
right field.
Mitchell coming in.
Mitchell's got it. The throw to
Makes
the
the
plate.
throw, and
It's in a spot.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bang, bang play at the plate.
Wow. What a throw by Mitchell. What a throw by Mitchell.
Blazers have an injured player, and Tip wants to come out and talk with the home plate umpire. Trainer's coming out.
That was a bad spill. Not able to move his legs right now. All right, while they're working on the umpire or the player, we'll be right back with more baseball. Blazers tie it or don't tie it 5-6 in favor of the Tigers. All right, we are back. The player walked back to the bench on his own accord. That's going to be one of those conversations they have on Facebook later. Was that safe or out? We have no control over it, but we'll see. Called safe. Blazers now trail by 1,
Now batting
6-5.
for the Blazers. Second base number 18, Cadence Gibson.
Ball 1 to
All right.
Gibson.
Double play right now would be a heck of a win for the Tigers. Let's see what happens.
It would be an unconventional double play.
No doubt.
The runner at third. 2 balls.
Powell did that the other day. Caught the ball, tagged the guy out.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Blazers trail by 1. The pitch. Strike 2 with that curveball. Or strike 1, excuse me. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. To the batter, Cadence Gibson. Mays comes set.
That pitch is outside. Ball 3.
Number 18 at the bat doing a great job directing, making sure the runner does not go from third.
107.
Mays had pitch 107. Walk.
Ball 4. Runners at the corners. And 12 pitches.
Coach
to work
Tippler's
with.
aging by 20 years every pitch thrown right now.
Now batting for the Blazers, the left fielder number 22, Jackson Flynn.
Runner goes.
Outside, ball 1.
This is still the same thing the Blazers did last night to Henderson County. They kept fighting and fighting back. 150 of you guys watching online, thank you for joining us tonight for this second region championship game where the Tigers lead the Blazers 6-5 in the top of the 7th inning. Blazers have 1 out. 2 on, first and third.
Second, third.
Second and third, my bad. Apologize.
Up high, ball 2.
I think that was just a little high.
And 10 pitches to work with.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Mays with a pitch. Strike 1 on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 away. Tigers clinging to a 6-5 lead. The runners at second and third. Time asked for by the batter Flynn. Granted.
Mays set. 2-1 pitch. Strike 2.
Strike 2.
Once again, that curveball. 2-2. 2-2. Mays set. And the pitch.
Foul ball.
Foul ball at the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for the Blazers here in the top of the 7th. Mays with the pitch.
Swung on it, popped
but
up.
looks to be going out of play behind the plate here.
Could not tell if that hit anybody. She's rubbing her head like it did, but no one's moving. Taking out some parents.
Here we go, reset it again. 2-2. Runners at second and third. Blazers trail by 1. The pitch. Foul down the left field line. And we'll do it all over again. Blazers a scrappy bunch. They just keep
They don't know
coming
how
at
to
you.
quit. There is no quitting these Blazers.
Timeout while one of the
Getting
Tigers retrieves
getting
the ball.
down the left field line there. And what comes set here, Mays gets the sign. And he sets.
That's popped up.
Popped up.
To
Mitchell
right
coming
field.
in.
Mitchell
Mitchell's
coming.
got a beat on it.
And he'll throw to the plate.
Somebody needs to be over backing it up.
Yeah, nobody's backing him up, but he's that.
Fly ball out to right field for out number 2.
And the runners
The-
will
It was
remain.
shallow.
The
So
Tigers,
they really could not advance that time.
the Tigers lucked out there because no one was backing up Ketzel. So if that was a wild pitch or missed pitch by Ketzel, who luckily fielded it, it was going to be a score, which is weird because the person who knows that more than anybody else is the pitcher, who's also the catcher.
And they're going to walk Gibson to load the
Intentionally
bases.
walking Gibson. And that will bring Josh Pace to the plate.
Gibson's been stellar for 3 games for UHA. That's a smart play to me.
First pitch
Strike.
called, strike 1. So Mays has started this batter with 4 pitches to work with, down to 3, but he will be able to complete
finish
this batter.
Yeah, he'll complete this batter.
Mays comes set, 0-1. And the pitch.
Fouled
Fouled off. Strike 2. The Tigers 1 out away
1 strike away
from
from
state.
Let's go,
Bases
Mays.
loaded.
You got this, brother.
UHA down 1 here in the top of the 7th. Pace at the plate. Mays comes set. Pace calls for time.
Timeout. Man, the energy in this crowd from both sides, UHA and Tigers, is real.
Mays comes set. And the pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. Looks to be telling foul.
Oh.
Mitchell over
Gavin-
there giving chase.
Gavin took a tumble, but looks to be okay. I think he just slipped or something.
Yeah, going from
Yeah.
the grass onto that warning track.
There's some
it's-
undulation out there. It's,
Yeah.
to borrow a golf term, there's some undulation in the
Absolutely.
in the greenery out
Next on the PGA Tour.
there. Oh, into the count.
All
Ketzel
right.
wants to talk things over briefly. May is going to come in here. The seniors stepping in, showing their leadership here,
They got this.
talking with.
But this is what these
Mays.
seniors have done the entire time to keep Tigers where they've been going at the entire
Yes.
region tournament. They've been led by their seniors on the field.
So here we are, resetting it again. 0-2 the count, 2 outs, bases loaded here, top of the 7th. Blazers trailing 1. The pitch. Ground ball
Ground
to
ball
the
to
right
Moss.
side. John
Moss gonna take it
Zach
himself.
Moss comes up with
And
it.
that's
Moss
gonna do
steps
it.
on it.
Tigers win.
And the Tigers
Tigers win.
will head to state tournament.
Congratulations to the Hopkinsville High School Tigers, the second region baseball champions. Congratulations also to UHA. You have played some stellar baseball. You're going to be phenomenal players for the next 3 years. Congratulations to the coaches. Congratulations all around. Thank you.
On his 120th pitch.
120th pitch.
Exactly 120.
Exactly 120 for that. Coach Tip going crazy for his team. Coach Tip, first time ever being a head coach, is taking his team to state. That boy's going somewhere.
To state.
I know.
Lexington.
Congratulations again to UHA. Amazing game from them. Amazing, amazing. To come back to be down by 1. They have been I will say this, they've been a scrappy team all game.
Thank you to everybody who has followed along this season with the Hoptown Press. We look forward to being back here again next season.
So we are excited for this. I believe we will stay with it as we continue for the championship trophy celebration and things like that. Congratulations on that. We're so happy for that and everything they've got to do. The Tigers have won the region championship under the coach of Malcolm Tipler, assistant coaches Blake Leach. Who's the other?
What?
And I can't remember the name of the other. I'm so excited.
Brian Fort.
Brian
and
Fort.
Blake Leach, yeah.
Yeah, I said Blake. I couldn't
Yep.
remember. Congratulations again to the Tigers. And congratulations to everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could direct your attention once again to the pitcher's mound area. A couple of quick presentations, and we'll let you go home and celebrate. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we want to present to you the 2024 Region 2 Player of the Year and Coach of the Year for the second region here in Kentucky. For the 2024 Region 2 Player of the Year, we have from Lyon County, Eli Baker. Eli Baker, the second region Player of the Year.
Eli Baker on his way out to the field. Second region Player of the Year.
Congratulations to Eli Baker being voted second region Player of the Year. And for the second region Coach of the Year from Caldwell County High School, Josh Young. Josh Young, our second region baseball Coach of the Year for 2024.
Congratulations to both the coach and player.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to present to you the 2024 Region 2 runner-up trophy to the Blazers of University Heights Academy. What a valiant effort, great tournament by the UHA Blazers. A young team we have to look forward to seeing a lot more of in the next few years.
No joke there, Scott.
2024 Region 2 runner-ups, the University Heights Academy Blazers. And your 2024 Region 2 champions, the Tigers of Hopkinsville High School.
Come get your trophy, Tigers.
Moving on to next week's Clark's Pump and Shop State Tournament in Lexington, Kentucky, being played next Friday evening in Lexington, Kentucky. Your 2024 Region 2 champions, the Hopkinsville Tigers.
Congratulations to the Hoptown Tigers as we continue. For John Richards, Thomas Wise, and Scott Bartholomew Colley, it's been a phenomenal season to be here with you guys as we've continued on. Thank you, good night, and good luck from Hoptown Field.